Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I have the January release from Freckled Fawn. I know I'm a little bit late getting this to you guys. My kids are back in school, and so I'm having a really tough time finding time where I can film and it be quiet. So we're gonna power through this, but I wanted to get this up so that you can see it. Everything is still available in the shop, and I will be creating with this over the next couple weeks. So over at Freckled Fawn, they have lots of different options for ordering their releases every month. You can order different bundles depending on what all you want. So you can get it with 6x8 papers or the standard traveler's notebook papers or journaling cards. You can get just stickers, just ephemera, individual items. So lots of different options depending on what pieces you want. And so I will have all of that linked down below for you guys. They do also have past kits. So if you see a past unboxing of mine and you missed that kit, don't worry. They do still have a lot of those in the shop. So you can go and take a look there. And they sometimes have different like $2 Tuesday sales, or they do like sticker grab bags. So lots of different sales periodically over at Freckled Fawn as well. So I'll be sure to link all that down below for you guys. So what I have here are the 6x8 bundle, but I also have the journaling cards. This is something they started carrying a few months ago, so I will show those to you in just a second there. I like the 6x8 because I can either work in my 6x8 binder, or I can cut these down to traveler's notebook size. Now, if you only journal or document in a traveler's notebook, the nice thing about doing the traveler's notebook sized ones is that the patterns are scaled for that size. So for example, I don't know if there's any papers this month, but oh yes, like this one here. So this one here in the 6x8, don't forget about this. If you order the traveler's notebook size, it's scaled and sized so that you're not losing any of the design on the paper. So again, if you primarily work in traveler's notebook, you might want to go ahead and grab the traveler's notebook papers. I'm feeling the paper this month, and it is super nice. It's got texture to it, and that's not something that must be new. So it has like a linen texture to the paper. The papers from Freckled Fawn are nice and thick. They are double-sided. You do get 2 of each pattern. Let me kind of flip these so that you can see A side, B side here. Okay, so you get 2 of each pattern, and they are double-sided. So I've gone ahead and flipped them so you can see A side, B side. And like I was saying, the papers from Freckled Fawn are really nice quality. They're nice and thick, so you don't need to double them up if you're going to be doing greeting cards or mini books or 3D projects, things like that. These are really nice quality papers. And like I said, these seem to have kind of a texture to them this month, which is really nice. So you're going to see blues and yellows, nice, bright. We know we're starting to think about spring a little bit. I know it's hard. Some of us, we're getting snow here, which we don't even usually get snow here. So I'm all about all the bright, fun colors. I live in Central California where we grow a lot of produce. So I'm all about the lemons. That is super fun. So you've got this pattern here with the lemons on one side, and then these really cute little mini crosses in kind of blue and yellow there. And then you've got this pattern, kind of a geometric pattern there. And then don't forget about this. So a great place to do some journaling. If you've got a lot of photos you want to write a story about, maybe you had an event or a trip that you took, this gives you lots of space to journal. Again, this paper has texture, which is really, really nice. This 2021 on the yellow, and then the back side is this yellow and white stripe. I love that they do a mix of like big bold patterns and smaller patterns. So whether you want to layer and mat, behind photos or do some journaling, maybe you want to fussy cut out the florals. So lots of different ways that you can use the papers. And then you got this one here with the florals and the fun little wonky arrows. So there's a look at the 6x8 papers. Again, you also have the traveler's notebook size option if that works better for you guys. Let's take a look at the journaling cards while we're talking about papers. So they also have bundles where you can get the journaling cards, or you can order the journaling cards separate. I like to use these in the pocket inserts that Freckled Fawn has. They have pocket inserts that work in traveler's notebooks. So if you want to do pocket scrapbooking, but you don't want to do a full 12x12 or a 6x8, they're nice because they'll fit in those traveler's notebooks sized inserts. So again, these are double-sided just like the papers. These do seem to be smooth, so they're not textured like the 6x8 papers were, but these are 3x4 journaling cards, and Like some of the other companies I work with, I like when the journaling cards are kind of a mix. So they have some that are a little more plain. So if you want to add, stickers and embellishment or journaling and things like that, you've got space to do that. You've got some that have prompts for journaling, some that can function as filler cards. So there's a lot of variety in the style of the cards. So don't forget about this. This is A side, B side. So you do get 2 of each, so you don't have to pick a side, or if you like a particular card, you've got double of that card, which is nice. There's that one. This is super cute. I love the scripty font. So you could, some way to indicate that particular day. If you're doing like a project life or something like that, you could use the stickers to highlight. You could stamp a box or draw a box or a circle around it to kind of customize that particular card. New year, time for a fresh start. So you've got some listing that you can do there. This one here would be great for adding some journaling or to back behind a photo. If you do not do project life or pocket scrapbooking, I like to use journaling cards like this for layering behind photos, tip-ins in my Bible journaling. I can fussy cut out or die cut images out of these because the print is usually a smaller print than the 6x8s. These are great for die cutting alphas or different shapes, things like that. So even if you're not a pocket scrapbooker, you can use journaling cards. There's that cross pattern, life is better with a smile, so a filler card there, that yellow and white stripe pattern, some listing that you can do, and this card is super cute with the lemons and the framed area there. So there's a look at the journaling cards. Again, you can order those individually, or they have a couple different bundles that have the journaling cards. Next up, we have some enamel stickers in yellow, and then these are a iridescent glitter white, and you've got stars, hearts, and then a few different sizes of dots. Enamel stickers are one of those things that can be a little bit pricey if you're just going into a big box store to purchase. So I love that Freckled Fawn carries these because they're a nice quality. They stuff tons of them on the page, and they are a good price. So these are kind of a staple. I have a whole drawer full of enamel stickers here. And so I like that they have, different shapes and sizes on there for you. So there are the enamel stickers. Again, you can order things individually. So if there's specific things that you want more of, or maybe just a couple items that you want to order, you can order those individual. These are also super fun. So these are washi stickers. You get 2 sheets of these, and these are actual like washi tape material. So they do tear just like washi tape. They're the same stickiness as washi tape, but rather than having a whole roll of just one pattern, you're getting several different patterns, and they have different widths. So some are thinner, some are wider. They are translucent because they are washi, so they're going to just blend right into your project. And you've got just a bunch of different patterns. This one is a really narrow one, I think. Let me see. No, it's 2 together. So it's got stripes, polka dots. You've got this fun like linen texture, lemons. Don't forget about this. Hearts. Life is always better with a smile. Some stripes, and then those crosses. And again, you do get 2 sheets of those. So you don't have to worry about, hoarding or using something up and not having enough of it. You've got 2 sheets. Next, we have the label stickers. You have a variety of different shapes and sizes. These are a matte finish, but they do have a little bit of a coating on them. So if you're going to be stamping on there, I would be using a STAY-on or archival ink. Dye ink, but you do want to heat set it. Pigment ink is going to take forever to dry on these, so you are going to want to use a dye or permanent ink. I like to use a stamp positioning tool because they are a little bit slippery, so if you want, no smudges and things like that, definitely use a stamp positioning tool. I've also used these in my typewriter, so you can leave them on the sheet and run it through your typewriter, or stick them to copy paper and then cut it out, or stick it to some wax paper and then run it through your typewriter, and you can type on these labels. So there's a look at the colors for January. Next, we have the wood veneer piece. Again, you can order these individually. So it's wood veneer unfinished. I love to dress these up with paints. I like the distress paints in particular. They are nice and opaque, but they are very fluid. So it's super quick and easy to cover wood veneer. Some of them even come with like a sponge dauber top. So you can just like color directly onto the wood veneer and color it. If you're wanting something really vibrant, like let's say we wanted to paint this yellow to match that kind of lemon yellow that's in the kit, I would put a base layer of white first to kind of cancel out the wood color and then go in with your yellow or whatever light color. Sometimes if you're going in with a color, that wood finish will kind of peek through the paint and tint the color of the paint. So you've got 2021 starting off the year. I know we're already kind of at the end of the month, but you've got that piece there. Next, we have the chipboard stickers. I love the chipboard stickers from Freckled Fawn. So they come in, all one sheet of chipboard here, but they pop out and they keep their backing on them. So I'm very indecisive when I'm adding embellishments to my projects. So this allows me to pop them out and kind of test them out into different places on my project before I remove the backer sheet and stick it down. So it is a sticker. You just peel this off, stick it down, you're good to go. If you're working in a traveler's notebook or your Bible, something like that, and you're not wanting the dimension of the chipboard, don't be afraid to pull off some of the back layers of the chipboard. So you can actually peel this apart. Of course, then you would have to use a separate adhesive because you'll lose the adhesive, but that will thin it out. So if you are, again, working in a traveler's notebook or your Bible and you don't want it as bulky, don't be afraid to pull off those back layers and kind of thin it out so that way it doesn't create as much bulk in your project. This month is really special because there is glitter. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There's this really pretty kind of teal and then royal blue glitter. And they are glitter texture, but the glitter is not coming off of my hands. I know some people out there in the crafting world, you have a love-hate relationship with glitter. Some of you absolutely will not allow it into your craft space. I get it. Glitter can be messy, but this is really nice because it's not really coming off on my hands. There's a couple little flakes as I'm rubbing really, really hard, but it's not just flaking off. And these have different shapes or different sizes of stars. So there are star chipboard stickers. And then last but not least in the collection, you have your alphabet stickers. Tile alphas. I love tile alphas in this really fun kind of wonky font. And you've got some uppercase and lowercase. So I love that kind of fun whimsical look when you start creating titles and things like that. You've got multiples of each letter, tons and tons of the vowels. So you're not going to be running out of letters mid-sentence. And then you've also got some numbers down here at the bottom, and it's in that really pretty blue color. So I love the blue and the yellow. It's really fun. So there is a look at the January release from Freckled Fawn. Again, I will have everything linked down below for you guys. Those are affiliate links, just heads up. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Check out the description box for links to everything that I have talked about here. And I will also have my blog post with close-up photos and color swatches of different products, including gelatos and Neocolor 2s and different inks to color match the collection this month. So you can check that out. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye.